Over 90,000 of you saw this video, so clearly you guys want to learn how to create a garden with multiple seasons of interest. Today we're in my own garden and I'm going to show you what we planted to get color year-round. Every garden should start with foundational plants. What are they and where should you plant them? They are the evergreens that are the backbone of your garden and they will stay green year-round. We planted a hedgerow of yew and this acts as the backdrop for our interesting perennials and shrubs that come out in front. Boxwood is another excellent foundational plant that you should be putting in your garden. We planted the white album euonymus, which is an evergreen, in our garden to add some variegation and interest year-round. For early spring interest, go with a redbud tree. I have multiple redbuds in my landscape. I love them for their pea-shaped flowers, but also their sweet heart-shaped leaves. Really interesting, great architecture, and they're on the smaller side, so they work closer to your house. Once you've established your foundational plants, your evergreens, you can start thinking about blooming shrubs and perennials. I'm gonna show you which ones we selected for our garden and the times of year that they're gonna bloom. Hostas are one of the most forgiving perennials that you can put in your garden, and they come in a variety of shapes and sizes. This area in our garden is shaded, so it fills out nicely in early spring. The first shrub to crack color in our garden are our rhododendrons. They look a little sparse, but I forgot to fertilize them. So here's a reminder, fertilize your plants. Following our rhododendrons, we have the Weigela Checkmark Trilogy and our Sea Thrift. These are early spring bloomers that will take us into hydrangea season. Once our rhododendrons are done blooming, spirea is up next. These are going to fill out with blooms within the month. If you don't have 9-bark in your garden, what are you doing? This is the gingerwine, so it gets pretty big, but there's also smaller varieties if you don't have the space. This will start blooming within the month, beautiful white flowers, and then it continues with this really gorgeous burgundy to red foliage throughout the rest of the year. Euchera is my favorite border plant to dote throughout the garden. This gives you this vibrant purple color nearly year-round. It just shrivels up a little bit in the winter months, but pops right back up in early spring, and quite literally looks this deep purple the rest of the year. Later to foliate are my endless summer macrophylla hydrangeas. They are a little bit pickier in the garden, I will admit, but I am a sucker for those blue blooms. These will start blooming June, July, into August. One of my favorite hydrangeas in the garden is the wee white arborescens hydrangea. This is foliating now in April, and this will give me beautiful tufts of white flowers in June through July. If you want multiple seasons of interest, put multiple varieties of hydrangeas in your garden. I've got the arborescens, the macrophylla, and now the panicle. This is a panicle hydrangea tree standard by Proven Winners. This is the little lime, and this is going to give me flowers June through August. Once my hydrangeas are blooming, the roses will follow. This is the double knockout rose. I have 5 of them planted here, and they will continuously bloom throughout the summer. Normally, I would recommend Nandina Firepower for your garden because this is actually an evergreen shrub that gets vibrant red foliage in the winter. Unfortunately, we had a month where we had complete snow coverage, and the deer, while they normally don't eat Nandina, got desperate and hungry, so they ate my shrubs. It happens. This is shocking what it looks like in April, but in a month's time, this will become a plant again. This is the Carly Rose Pennisetum grass, and it is spectacular. Every full sun garden needs one. By far, one of the most forgiving and easy perennials to grow, at least here in Zone 7, is the Stelladora daylily. These foliate completely, looking so healthy in the month of April, but these will throw out beautiful yellow blooms throughout the entire summer. It's been a particularly harsh winter, especially to my beloved crepe myrtle bushes, but these look spectacular come July and August. They're a little bit late to leaf out, I will admit, but they're gonna look great within a month. When thinking about fall interests, sedums are the way to go. These extremely low maintenance plants will start to foliate in April, and they'll be blooming in September and August. Now for winter interests, I always recommend planting a dogwood because they have really vibrant red stems. Some varieties come in yellow. This gives me foliage in the spring, but striking stems in the winter. It's totally fine to continuously plant in your garden. I myself am adding some Sea Thrift to add some pops of color in early spring, but I also have plans for planting all of our annuals along the road frontage here for multiple seasons of interest.